Fairy Tale World. Once upon a time, in a charming village on the edge of a vast forest, lived a small dog named Paddock. Paddock was a playful and curious puppy with soft brown fur, big bright eyes, and white paws. His biggest dream was to one day explore the depths of the forest and discover the magical places filled with legends. However, his family and the villagers believed the deep forest to be full of dangers, so they never allowed Paddock to venture far. Every day, Paddock would run around the village, making new friends and having little adventures. His closest friends were a sweet squirrel named Zip-Zip, a wise owl named Bilge, and a tiny rabbit named Pofuduk. These three friends always stood by Paddock, helping him realize his dreams. One day, Paddock decided to visit Owl Bilge, the old sage of the village. Bilge knew the secrets of the forest and the great adventures of the past. When Paddock told Bilge he wanted to go deep into the forest, Bilge thought for a moment and then spoke slowly. "Paddock, the depths of the forest are full of dangers, but there are also magical places and wonderful creatures. If you really want to go, I can give you some advice. Be brave, listen to your friends, and follow your heart." Paddock listened carefully to Bilge's words and thanked him. That night, as the stars sparkled in the sky, Paddock, Zip-Zip, Bilge, and Pofuduk began preparing for a grand adventure. Each of them took their favorite items. Zip-Zip brought a small bag of nuts, Bilge took an old map, and Pofuduk carried a feather she believed brought good luck. The next morning, as the sun rose, the four friends set out. As they ventured deeper into the forest, they came across a meadow filled with colorful flowers. Paddock was amazed by the meadow and started jumping among the flowers. Zip-Zip said that these flowers were magical and could grant wishes. Each of them made a wish and smelled the flowers. Later, they reached the bank of a river. The river was beautiful with its clear waters and shiny stones, but they needed to cross it. Paddock jumped across the large stones in the river. Zip-Zip held onto a branch to get across. Bilge used his wings to fly over, and Pofuduk floated on a big leaf on the water. After crossing the river, they ventured further into the forest, where the trees were bigger and the shadows darker. Suddenly, they began hearing strange sounds coming from the depths of the forest. Paddock bravely walked towards the source of the sound, with his friends following closely. When they reached the source of the sound, they found a small fox cub trapped under a large tree. The fox cub was scared and helpless. Paddock and his friends devised a plan to rescue the fox. Zip-Zip gnawed at the branches around the fox. Bilge pushed the branches with his wings, and Pofuduk and Paddock pulled the fox out. Once freed, the fox blinked gratefully and thanked his new friends. The fox cub, whose name was Kazul, explained that he had gotten lost in the depths of the forest. Kazul told Paddock and his friends about a hidden valley behind a large hill where magical creatures lived. Paddock's dream was about to come true. The four friends and their new friend Kazul climbed the hill together. When they reached the top, they found a truly magical valley. The valley was filled with brightly colored butterflies, singing crickets and dancing flowers. This magical place was more beautiful than they could have ever imagined. Paddock and his friends made many new friends in the valley and had wonderful adventures. Paddock had realized his dream with courage and the help of his friends. Discovering this magical valley was his greatest dream, and it had come true. After spending days in the valley, it was time to return home. Kuzel chose to stay in the valley but promised to always remember his friends. Patik, Zip-Zip, Bilgi, and Pofuduk returned to their village and shared the magical stories of the forest with everyone. This great adventure taught Patik and his friends the importance of courage, friendship, and listening to one's heart. And every night, as the stars sparkled in the sky, Patik would fall asleep peacefully, dreaming of the magical valley deep in the forest. And so, Patik's great adventure came to an end, but his desire to explore never did. Each new day, he eagerly awaited new adventures. And who knows, maybe one day he would venture into the depths of the forest again to discover new stories. Patik and his friends lived peacefully in their village after their adventure in the enchanted valley, sharing the wisdom of the forest with everyone. However, Patik's desire for exploration remained undiminished. He believed there were many more secrets to uncover in the depths of the forest. One day, an elder in the village named Miss Purr gave Patik an old map. This map pointed to a hidden castle deep within the forest. According to legends, the castle held magical powers and was inhabited by very wise beings. When Patik showed the map to Zip-Zip, Bilge, and Pofuduk, they were all excited. It was time for a new adventure. Early the next morning, they set off again, this time with the goal of finding the mysterious castle. As they ventured deeper into the forest, they discovered plants and animals they had never seen before. Along the way, they encountered a massive labyrinth. The labyrinth was marked on the map, and it was clear that the path to the castle went through it. Bilge carefully examined the map to ensure they didn't get lost in the labyrinth and guided his friends through it. As they progressed through the labyrinth, Patik and his friends began to hear strange noises. These sounds came from deep within the labyrinth and were sometimes eerie. However, Patik continued to advance fearlessly. After a while, they found a large door in the center of the labyrinth. The door had an inscription, "The Gate of Wisdom. It will be passed with courage and friendship." When Patik and his friends opened the door, they found themselves in a gigantic library. The library was filled with shelves of books, historical artifacts, and maps. It was truly a haven of wisdom. In the library, they met an elderly tortoise named Wise Shell. Shell explained that he had lived there for years, guarding the secrets of the castle. Shell was impressed by Patik and his friends' bravery and friendship and decided to reveal the secrets of the castle to them. Patik learned from Shell's stories that the castle was once the center of a great kingdom. The castle was protected by wise creatures and drew its magical power from the depths of the forest. Shell led Patik and his friends to the heart of the castle. There they found a magical crystal. This crystal contained all the energy and wisdom of the forest. Shell explained that he used the crystal's power to protect the forest and that those seeking wisdom came there to benefit from its knowledge. Patik was mesmerized by the crystal. Seeing such a great power up close was an incredible experience for him. Shell entrusted Patik and his friends with the task of protecting the forest's secret. He told them they needed to spread wisdom and friendship. Accepting this great responsibility, Patik and his friends thanked Shell and left the castle. When they returned to their village, they shared the story of their adventure and the wisdom of the forest with everyone. The villagers admired their courage and friendship. This great adventure strengthened the courage and friendship in Patik and his friends' hearts even more. Patik dreamt of new adventures every night, looking up at the stars. And who knows, maybe one day they would venture into the depths of the forest again, uncovering more mysteries. Now, as Patik drifted off to sleep, he dreamt of soaring through the clouds, eager to embark on new adventures.